Alright, Circus Mojo. It's the start of season 2.
I feel like this was an okay episode, or like maybe low styling. It was interesting, but like,
How about high okay? Like, I don't know.
yes. Over hip hop, hold on, and hippity hop.
Get Up and Go Go, I feel like it was kind of long.
They did not need to like repeat the whole second chorus. They could have just used the one from like season 1 that they used in like Smoothie to Go Go.
What I found like really cool about this episode is that the actors of the Fresh Beats, they actually did their own stunts.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, like that one part in the song where Marina was on that hoop and spinning around.
Also, the first time the Junior Beats actually have lines that are like relevant to they speaking to the Fresh Beats.
Oh yeah, because like they did not talk at all in season 1.
I'm okay with the Junior Beats, but like they just like never made sense to me back in season 1, since all they do is just stare and giggle and do nothing.
Low-key, the Junior Beats don't make sense at all. Because like, who are their parents? Why are they miniature versions?
Just falling on these college students.
This is a decent episode, and it has a good message about perseverance. Another thing about this episode, they did the "wouldn't it be cool if" like very early in the episode, rather than like in the middle.
Oh yeah, they did. We completely forgot to mention how Bubble Blast actually almost the first where Marina actually does agree to a wouldn't it be cool if. So that's something.
But for Circus Mojo, it's a decent episode.
And we also get the debut of Patrick Levis as Reed. Hat gag with Marina was interesting. I did not need to see her wailing in a baby bonnet. But season 2 was upping it with the comedy, I will say that.
It was.
Honk honk.
I don't know.
It's in the styling category, I feel. Not the best of season 2 to start it off with the second episode, but I mean, it was okay. I still wonder what happened to their bikes that they had apparently in the Jump Arounds music video for Get Up and Go Go. And they're like just like never used afterwards. Like I wonder what that was about. So what I have to talk about on this episode at least, the jumpsuits. These are why people call them an Imagination Movers ripoff. Think about it. They're jumpsuits, same like design. Have the logo of the band and their names.
Oh my gosh.
Like guys, if you want to be original, don't do that. No wonder people compare you to them. I've seen the Imagination Movers. I recently watched a few episodes to at least get an idea on who they are still. But like, Fresh Beats, well, are starting to come off as ripoffs to me. With the stars.
That's a good episode. I'd say silent at least. So this episode, they're talking about how their usual episodes like need to be plugged in or whatever, right? But like
episodes?
Huh? Oh,
you said their episodes need to be plugged in?
Instruments, my bad. Oh my gosh. Okay. So in this episode, they always talk about how their usual instruments need to be plugged in.
How they're electric or whatever.
But every time they perform, nothing needs to be plugged in at all.
The streets I can understand, like if like maybe there's like a parent like somewhere like there's just like plugs on like the walls outside. But the park, hello, I don't see any plugs. No speakers. Sing with me is like the one exception where there are speakers, but even then they're not plugged into anything.
Yeah, but this is a nice episode about not always having to rely on like electrical appliances and like just
learning to rough it.
I always found it awkward how they were just dancing to the Get Up and Go Go song, but like their mouths weren't moving. It was just so awkward. Why'd they do that?
No clue. Their camping outfits were cute. They would appear on again in whatever the Fierce Animals promo for Nickelodeon and Nick Jr. they had going on. Wild Safari, that was a...
And the acoustic version of Great Day. I'm not the biggest fan of slow songs, but that song almost makes me cry. It's a really good rendition.
Yeah, very peaceful. First time we don't have a Great Day interlude with it. Also, Shine. Won't be the last time we'll hear it, but like, I mean, nice little debut for it.
Yeah.
And it's acoustic form, that is.
Alright, next episode. Rhythm of the...
Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the Rain.
That's the song.
Singing in the Rain, based off the 1952 movie. Yeah, styling. Yeah, like middle styling.
How many episodes do we have in styling so far?
Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 10 episodes in styling so far.
I mean, the Weatherman was like one of the highlights of this episode. He's mysterious, he's weird, he's funny.
Yeah, he is. I also found it very interesting how like for Rhythm of the Rain, the whole song, it's in one take. Well, they probably didn't do it in one take, but like the whole song, like they didn't like cut to like a different angle or whatever. You know what I mean?
They must have to wait for like a certain day since Los Angeles, California. You don't get rain often up there. Like, I mean, like, they probably had to wait for like a certain day to do something like that.
Unless they did prop rain, but like, it didn't seem like it was fake rain. It looked like it was real rain.
It looked cloudy and everything, like it was like really, probably like, actually like drizzling or something.
Yeah, exactly. So we actually talked to Thomas Hobson, aka Shout, and it turns out the rain actually was fake, but the clouds from that day was real, which made the illusion of the rain more realistic. Okay, but yeah, that's all. Enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, bye. But what I found weird is that after the song, like, they were, like, dry afterwards.
I still question why the park was full of playground equipment and, like, looked like it was, like, just completely dirt now, and there was even a path and, like, stuff. Like, that was strange, like, because it's normally not like that. Maybe they were experimenting with something new for the season.
Alright,
Back to school. As Clip Show, I don't care for Clip Show episodes, but like this is like high styling. I feel almost. This was really fun. I'm bringing back callback to old episodes. I think like my only pet peeve with this episode, they should have just had a booth door on recording section. The fact that it's just wide open while they're recording.
Oh yeah, how did they make a new song on the spot? They didn't even write it. They just went straight to the recording booth.
Do they ever really think of multiple songs that they make? Well, I mean, they have the music for it, but they like normally don't think of the words. They've seen him bounce to the house.
Literally for the back to school song, Marie was like, "Let's make a new back to school song," and then they just went with it, and then they just sang it.
And then Miss Piccolo just takes it, no charge.
No, literally, do they not have one for themselves? They probably do somehow, but still.
I also did forget to mention a defining feature, because once again, prop geek, you know how it is. First episode with back to school being to have the Fresh Beat Band logo finally on the keyboard, and Marina's drums now look how they should. I'm not talking about how Hong Kong had it all black. Must have been remodeling. Just had the drumstick holder, which was new.
Last fact. So the designs that are usually on the drums, they were stickers that the team had to keep applying. And so because this was season 2 and they were like remodeling the drums, they probably just had to film this before they got like the new stickers or whatever or something like that.
Giant pumpkin.
I honestly don't care much about it.
Again, are we copying the Imagination Movers?
Oh, the jumpsuits. Oh.
No, not the jumpsuits. They had a big pumpkin episode. So Fresh Beats top it with a giant pumpkin.
Oh.
I love you on all Fresh Beats, but be glad I didn't know much about the Imagination Movers back when I originally reviewed this episode.
Either low styling or okay.
The fall visual was beautiful, especially the festival.
Oh, this episode made me learn what a quartet was.
Oh, yeah. And it was the first episode to have all the recurring characters actually interacting with each other on screen at the same time, since Miss Piccolo was normally never at like events outside of music school.
Oh yeah, the quartet song, I think it's called Together or whatever. Yeah, that's a good song.
Thinking on her fiddle for that was also nice for a detail, rather than her on like her guitar while everybody was on their electric instruments.
Yeah, that was really, really nice. The Fresh Band really be utilizing the multiple genres, kind of like the Backyardigans.
I think one of my favorite scenes out of this episode probably would be the caramel apple stuff going on with the girls. That was funny.
I didn't feel like you were gonna say that.
Yes, especially with Marina's, "Oh, yes, we will." I love it. Heroes will stay an icon forever. If back to school starts a new school year, why is it already going into fall? Like, what? Because then, as we know with the next episode, we may as well just talk about while we're here. Fresh Beats in Toyland. Our Christmas special. Well, only Christmas special, I feel.
Yeah, this is a really good episode.
Pop and Pop, I feel.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
This was a very good episode. I just love the visuals that they do.
The Deck the Halls song, a really good rendition of Deck the Halls with some hip hop in it.
It most certainly was. If I were to ever like try and like get like a group of other musicians to like do such a thing, like I'd love to like perform that at like say like a winter like pep assembly, like that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Nice to have all the recurring characters with the group all together. Like nice to have the quartet finally here.
Yeah, and this
Also,
is probably like one of my favorite Christmas specials like ever.
Yeah, I always watch this in like The Secret of Snow during December.
Yeah, it was nice to see Twist like really had the fear of like them not being together for the holidays. But then, like at the end,
He truly needs his friends.
the other Fresh Beats reminded him that they'll never be going anywhere and that they'll always be with him. And I just found that to be really sweet.
They don't have families that they have to see.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
I mean, am I wrong?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Next episode, Zydeco Music.
Zydeco Music Parade.
Styling, okay? I don't know. What do you think?
I feel like the high styling.
Alright, that's fine.
It was an okay episode. Like I don't know why they were packing like they were gonna be there like for a good while. Though I don't think it was like necessary to have 2 part specials. It made a bit of a longer episode at least.
Yeah, but why did they pack so much luggage? And, like, they didn't even go to a hotel or anything.
They just were there for that little performance and they went home after. The flow animals were cool.
Oh, and the Zydeco music was really good too.
Did you question why Marina was gonna like play her electronic drums, like instead of like just like having like a pair of like acoustic drums to bring to like, truly give the Zydeco effect?
Oh, and this episode introduced me to Zydeco music. Well, I mean, I've heard Zydeco music before.
Yeah, with Backyardigans Race Around the World.
Yeah. This episode made me realize that it's called Zydeco music from New Orleans, so...
It's an underrated episode, but I do question, why didn't the girls just bring like the smaller instruments that they couldn't bring? Like, sure, well, I guess they didn't want to like just like do like another thing of stomp the house, but hello, the drums aren't gonna fit. But I think the fiddle and maybe Marina, take your drumsticks in the triangle. Those will definitely fit in the car.
All right, next episode.
He's kicking chorus.
KKC. And super sweet, maybe.
Yeah. Where are we feeling in the super sweet? Like just like in the middle, or like somewhere like lower.
Middle.
I just love how season 2 was always bringing back like all the recurring characters, bringing them all into like stage. Like having Miss Piccolo somewhere outside of music school is always fun to see.
Yeah.
Kiki trying to form like a chorus, like bringing back the recording studio and everything. Also, we get new footage for Let's Play's ending, yet the whole song just isn't new. Maybe they were gonna do that, and like they just didn't. Like they just had that new ending for it. Also, the icon that is Maria's ventriloquism dummy, Mini Rena, as I call her.
Yeah, that was one of the funniest things of the episode.
It was hilarious. Wish she wasn't used like just like the beginning and like the end. Like she could have been used like a few more times.
She could have. Why in the end the puppet acts to be in the chorus when the chorus already happened? Like,
I'll say you missed it, girl. You a little late.
this episode was good. This rendition of Shine is like, it's a beautiful song.
Oh yeah, this is like technically the first time that we had like a re-singing of a previously used song.
Which Shine do you think is better? Shine from Camping with the Stars or Shine from KKC?
Why are you making me choose? I mean, both are really good,
They are.
but I mean, ooh. Okay, this is hard. Because I know the albums and like the album that they do for season 3 in their tour, they mixed them together using like the instrumental from the acoustic and then bringing in the lyrics from Kiki Kicking Chorus.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer KKC. And I love like just having like all the characters like in the backing, like getting down all together, which they don't do in the album, annoyingly enough. I Can Do Anything debuts this episode.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So I always remember this as a season 3 song, but hey, nice to see it in season 2. They could have used this song way earlier in the season. At least like Toyland, they could have debuted it then.
Yeah.
So it was just so underused this season. Next episode, Car Wash Dance.
I don't know.
I mean,
Styling.
I'm on the okay for this episode.
Oh really?
Like very high okay. Farmers Market on their street specifically. Is this a shopping center? What's going on, guys?
I don't think they had a budget for more locations though.
If they wanted to do a farmers market, they had little lane that they used for the Zydeco Music Parade outside of Paramount Studio or whatever.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that would have been cool. Or better, at least.
I like how they like just are like so crazy about the car, like they just like want to be so careful with it.
That is a good habit to have though, like being careful about your car.
I mean, especially with like a convertible with white seats. I'd just choose white, guys. That's stain worthy o'clock. I mean, yeah, it was a cute episode. Kiki running down choreograph a new dance was also cool.
And the song was good, the car wash dance song.
Also, the reuse of Rock This Ride. I guess that's a good use of it there, rather than like a normal problem-solving song.
I think they wanted to use Rock This Ride because it was focusing on the car.
Yeah, and it makes sense.
They're more focused on like cleaning the car, so like it would have been better to use like a problem-solving song.
Like, I Can Do Anything or No Problem would have been easy.
Yeah.